Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. It's a very important day in DCS because a new, very modern or futuristic fighter has just been added. The Chinese J-35. This is their equivalent of NATO's F-35 Lightning II. In GR, we specialise in naval battles. We've got a naval battles playlist with 106 plus naval battles, and what we've seen from the 1970s all the way through to the mid-2020s, our simulations show that the US always comes up on top in terms of their navy. China is usually second, and then it's a fight for third with Russia, UK, France, and so on. But with this new J-35 naval fighter from China, is that going to redress the balance? Well, today we're going to simulate it as best we can and try and find out. Before we battle, we need to go through some statistics, so please bear with me if you can. First, F-35C, you all know this probably already, but we started with VSN's DCS mod. We've been upgrading it over the years, and we're now on version 12. Length 51 feet. Radar AESA, radar cross-section. This has changed over the years, and bearing in mind that no one really knows any radar cross-section of any 5th gen fighter in service, it's all 100% classified guesses, predictions and whatnot, we think we're homing in pretty well. And this is based on our friend's latest calculations, and we'll cover that in another video, of 0.002 square meters, meaning it can be seen by an airborne AESA radar at 8 to 19 nautical miles depending on parameters. Static sea level thrust 40,000 pounds from one engine. Empty weight just over 29,000 pounds. Max speed around Mach 1.6. Very important, internal stations, 6 weapons can be carried internally in full stealth configuration, assuming it has the sidekick mod, which is a real thing. The best BVR missile is an AIM-120D3. The best within visual range missile is its AIM-9X. The flight model is by us. The damage model is by VSM. J-35A by this chap here. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Converted to Grim Reaper's version 1. Length 57 feet, so a little bigger than the F-35. Radar AESA, radar cross-section. I mean, I had to guess this. There is nothing reliable on the internet at all. So I had to make some assumptions, and my assumptions were, in terms of size and whatnot, it's actually about the same size as the F-35. In terms of looks and where its wings are and stuff like that, it's all about the same. But what we can say is that China do not have the same experience with building stealth fighters as America. So I doubt they'll ever get it as good as the F-35. I think most of us would probably agree with that. So I've made it 2.5 times the size of the F-35 at 0.005 meters squared. That sounds a lot, but it won't actually make a huge amount of difference due to the way that radar detection works. So it can be seen at 9 to 22 nautical miles, 3 miles further than the F-35 can see it. Its thrust is actually the same, 40,000 pounds, but it has 2 engines. I actually think that's a better idea. I think 2 engines is better than 1 for a naval fighter, but let me know your thoughts. Empty weight, very important, nearly 33,000 pounds. It's 2 engines, it's heavier than the F-35, so a worse power to weight ratio. Max speed, estimated Mach 1.8. Internal stations, only 4. So advantage there goes to the F-35. Beyond visual range missile, PL-15, about the same as the AIM-120D3 according to law. PL-10 is the within visual range, about the same as AIM-9X, again according to law. Flight model is literally being created by me this morning based on everything I could find on Wikipedia and whatnot, and it's as realistic as I can possibly make it. Damage model, we've left the same. Very quickly, missiles, here is the PL-15, you can snapshot that if you want, and here is the AIM-120D3. Within visual range missiles, here is the PL-10, and here is the AIM-9X. As it's the first time we'll be using the J-35 and the first time we're properly testing the flight model, we need to do a quick drag race. It just ensures that I've set the rough parameters up right. Power, drag, weight, F-35 here, J-35 here, starting at the same parameters, go. If I've done my job right, the F-35 should pull away slightly, but not hugely.
Go on, Gyrfalcon, go on!
Yeah, apparently it's called Gyrfalcon, isn't it, guys? Why is the F-35 winning? Guys, it's slightly smaller, it's slightly less draggy, and it's lighter. So it's always going to accelerate a little faster. And as you can see, it is here. Now, there's not a lot in it. F-35, if I snap there, F-35, I've used an A here, but it's very similar to the C, so don't worry too much about it. 662 and Gyrfalcon 658. Yep, there's almost nothing in it, guys. Right, so I'm happy with that. Finally, the scenario details. Super simple. Bullseye here. Blue carriers here, red carrier here, 130 miles in between. We don't need to do our usual 220 miles because these are all stealth aircraft. They won't see each other until very close to each other. Americans first. The fleets are completely nerfed because we're not interested in the actual fleets today. It's all about the aerial squadrons. We've got a super carrier and a couple of cruisers, which will probably not even fire a missile. On board are one squadron, 24 F-35C. All AI today is set max skill level and to fire at the maximum range for what it's worth. The F-35s are armed with their max or best loadout, I think, for this, which is 4 AIM-120D3 and 2 Sidewinders. Some of you say Sidewinders can't be taken inside the bay. Apparently they are being modified now from literature I've read so they can take AIM-9X. Also, we have respawning humans, not sure yet who yet, but they will be starting behind the carrier and they will have the same loadout. The Chinese today will have a reciprocal start with their carrier representing their type 003 carrier, a couple of Chinese destroyers, again not playing much part in it today. It's all about the aircraft. They have 24 Gyrfalcons set up identically. Their loadout is what I think is going to be the best for this. 3 PL-15s, remember 4 missiles only. I can put stuff on the wings, but then you take away its stealth and it will be destroyed. So stealth loadouts today. 3 PL-15s, 1 PL-10. It just can't carry as many missiles. And they get respawning humans too. And that is the end of my spiel. I've done it as quickly as I can, guys. Let's talk about predictions. I've sort of run it through in dribs and drabs, and I've sort of got a rough idea what's going to happen. That said, every time I ran it, different things happened. These are very closely matched aircraft. Everything done to the best data I can. F-35 is a bit more stealthy. It's got a few more miles on it. It's a bit kinematically better, but not hugely. Maybe 10%. Both are limited to 9G plus and negative 3G, by the way, viewers. More missiles on the Americans. Otherwise, they're pretty even Stevens.
That PL-15 is my worry right now. Yes, the F-35 should have the upper hand, but if that PL-15 gets off, it's deadly.
I can't honestly say. I don't have any idea how it's going to come out.
Okay, well, I'll do my predictions. I mean, this is just a number crunching exercise. I've got to go with the numbers, and the numbers go with the Americans. Better radar cross-section, more missiles. That said, they're so complex, these battles, with so many parameters. It could really go either way when aircraft are closely matched. When we've seen that before. Welcome in, viewers. I've just been corrected by the internet. It's apparently Gyrfalcon, not Gyrfalcon. So there you go. Right, Americans today, it's 4 versus 3, and the Americans want to fly America, and I can't really stop them. So Fire Dad, Simba, Strider, and Bird are F-35s. Drop, Dark, and Cannonball are J-35s. God, I'm going to get confused saying this.
Just refer to them as name brand and knockoff.
They've got 2 engines. That's different. All right, viewers, this is going to be important. 3, 2, 1, go. Modelled as best we can from public data. Can the J-35 stand up to the F-35? Well, let's go and try and find out, shall we? Right, got my human J-35s. Give me a wing waggles. That's a wing waggle. Got my human F-35s. Give me a wing waggle. As the lighting loads in. Well done. I'm on single core today, viewers, which means that the lighting is going to be a bit buggy. We have the analog for the Type 003, and look at all those Gyrfalcons. Oh, look, their little wings do things. Either the window's very big, canopy's very big, or the pilot is very small.
No comment.
No comment.
Demonetized.
Demonetized. Right, we've got the American F-35s, well-established, very good fighters. How do we know that? Because everyone's frigging buying them. And they wouldn't be buying them if they weren't good. That said, I don't think anyone's buying F-35C, and, interestingly, only 25 or something have been built F-35Cs. That was a massive shock to me, guys. I guess they're just... they're just behind in production, or just a later model or whatever.
The only one that needs them is the Navy right now, and I'm sure they've got plenty in order. One thing you talked about in the briefing is that the 2 engines are better than 1. While I do agree, they do seem to share the same amount of thrust. So it's interesting to know if the J-35 was to lose an engine, would it still be able to go to the carrier and be able to? Well, yes, I think it could land, but could it do a bolter?
Right,
it's kind of heavy question.
With only 20,000 pounds, could a heavy plane like this actually go round if it missed the hook, viewers? Don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that.
It should. I mean, it's not going to exactly have that speed to put your mind at ease right away, but no, one engine provides more than enough thrust to get it back up to a flyable speed, or a safe flyable speed. Quick Google search, the J-35, its development was done with MiG-29 engines that are very well known to be fuel consumption hogs.
Yes,
so it'd be interesting to know what their actual flight time and radius for combat actually turns into.
Cutting you off, Simba. Right, missiles are out. The J-35 actually saw the F-35 first, but I'm pretty sure that was just human error, or, F-35 didn't see it. And there is a missile chasing that guy there, viewers. Could we get an early kill, an early upset? Tip, guys, when dodging in a stealth, do a notch. Like that. Right, missile nullified. Here come the AI air wings. We're used to seeing planes shooting at each other at over 100 miles, viewers, but that's 4th gen or against 4th gen. It's stealth on stealth here. Maximum firing range at best conditions is 22 miles, so it's going to be a big, ugly dogfight, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Right, that guy has fired a missile. Look. Ooh, could we have our first Gyrfalcon down? First Gyrfalcon down! And the damage model works. Yay! Right, well done, Strider. First kill of the day. Who was it? It was you, Dog, that got hit. I should say this is the boy's first time in flying on a J-35, yep. So yeah, give him a bit of headroom. Second Gyrfalcon down. All human kills as well. Well done, guys. I thought you were going to get smashed by AI, I must admit. And an F-35 down. I don't know where it was. I missed it, but it was a thing. Oh, there's so much going on now, viewers. A load of guys about to get hit. Gyrfalcon down. Simba down. Another F-35 dodged. This human, good dodge. Look at that, using the terrain. Right, so far, 3 J-35s down, 2 F-35s down, 8 missiles fired, 7 missiles fired. Good evasion there. I'll try and capture as many kills as I can, viewers. For an overview, you can see their direction of travel, their rough speed, vector, and their altitude. Oh, and we've got a friggin' merge right here. How did that happen? PL-15 out. What the hell? Who's firing at what? 4 J-35s down. 2 F-35s down. Sorry about the missiles coming through the body, viewers. We just had to do some trickery to get it all working, Just how it is. Not that important. So 2-to-1 kill ratio, and I think a Gyrfalcon's about to get smacked. No! Wow, that was impressive, to be honest. Gyrfalcon fired a missile and shot. Oh, man. Still 4-to-2. Loads of... Why are the missiles so crap, viewers? It's because they're against stealth. They're just not very good against stealth until the Sidewinders come out. 5 J-35s down. I mean, why, viewers? You know as much as me at this point. I've told you exactly how I've set them up. Why are they doing better? I actually don't know. The main difference... Look at that, an AIM-9X. Maybe it's because the more missiles... It must be the more missiles. Oh, miss, jeez. 6-to-3. 2-to-1 kill ratio. 7-to-3. Wow, they've absolutely cleaned up the J-35s over. I really didn't expect them to be that good. 8-to-4.
Name brand's always better than knockoff.
Human versus human dogfight down in Oman. Again, sorry about the shaders. There's a bug at the moment. There we go. Oh, F-35's turned his back. But the J-35's lost him. Right, what's been happening? 9-to-4 now. And a merge. Can't attack him. He's under. He's dodging a missile. Poor old Gyrfalcons. I did not see this happening. Another merge from the boys. He's going to guns by the looks of it. Gyrfalcon
get the Sidewinders to work because I forgot the key.
Well done, bird. You fool. 10-to-4. Wowee. Right. Someone's coming to help you by the looks of it, bird. Yep, someone is definitely coming to help you. No, miss. The boys still dogfighting. Bird struggling. More M120D3 smashing down Gyrfalcons. 10-to-5 right now. Now, a lot of those kills have actually been humans on AI, I saw, viewers. Kinematically, the aircraft fairly evenly matched. Same amount of thrust. Oh, that is unfortunate. Same amount of thrust, but heavier, probably, as you just saw there. Aircraft in a J-35. This guy just smashing out the AMRAAMs. F-35 down, 11-6. And this guy's going to get himself in trouble. Now, it's going to have a kind of self-correcting measure now. Didn't see each other. Oh, friendly fire? Friendly fire! Blue on blue! America, why? Oh,
Jammers.
That was painful. Both aircraft equipped with powerful jammers, of course, as per real-life Viewingtons. 11-7. Oh, but J-35 is going to get smacked. Here's 100% on fire. 12-7, still a convincing lead for the Blues. And that guy's about to get 2 in the face. Go on, little Gyrfalcon. Wow, he dodged it. Yeah, he didn't dodge it. 13-9. A load of kills just came in. Gyrfalcon hit. Oh, good death sequence drop. If you're going to die, die like that. Merges in the middle.
What got you?
A Simba.
What?
Good shot. Dogfight. Again, relatively evenly matched in the dogfight by the looks of it. No one's really got the upper hand. 14-9. So China have come back a bit, but look at the tactical situation. Blues have pushed 23 miles past bullseye, and that's always an indicator of the best tactical aircraft here. J-35 down. 15 J-35s down to 9 F-35s down. It's looking pretty... Oh, here's an interesting thing. Reds have only fired 30... Now, this is really interesting. Look at the amount of missiles fired, viewers. 46 AMRAAMs fired to 32 PL-15s. Why is that? Is it the missiles bad? No, not at all. It's because the Blues are seeing the Reds first and firing their missiles, putting the Reds defensive, so the Reds are getting less chance to fire their radar-guided missiles. That's what's happening here. And that's why the Blues are winning. Right, how interesting. Good dodge. Merge. 17 Reds down to 8 Blues, and that guy's getting chased. Look at Dark go! Chase him! Chase him! Good evasion. Blues are now 25 miles. 50 missiles to 34 missiles. That is really telling, viewers. And an AIM-9X out. He's not going to see that coming. Oh, poor old Dark. Just hounded there by an AIM-9X. Big ACM skirmish in the middle now, Viewingtons. 17-11. A couple of F-35s went down somewhere, but I don't know where. F-35 went down. 19-12, viewers. Gyrfalcon defending. Oh, the Blues have pushed all the way to the Fujian, 20 miles away. Probably won't see any missiles up from the destroyers today. They're not configured to fire at stealth aircraft today. And I didn't want them to anyway, because they're Rangers. They could shoot over the whole battlefield. It would be, you know, it's not what we want today. This is not a ship battle. Viewers. 19-12. Stalemate at the moment. And a merge. They've not seen each other. Have those guys seen each other? Oh, in the face, an AIM-9X. Get out, man. You'll burn. Reds now pushed just 20 miles away from their own carrier. Just can't get these F-35s down. The AIM-9Xs have also been telling today. 10 AIM-9Xs fired, and every time I've seen one used, they've pretty much been a kill. Of course, stealth has absolutely no use at all against an AIM-9X. And it has very good flare rejection. 20 J-35. Oh, 2 just went down. Wowie. Oh, the boys are just getting hit now as soon as they're past their carrier. Carry on, guys. Soon the AI squadron will be down, and then you guys can duke it out yourselves. Smash. Cannonball takes off, fires a missile, gets shot. Oh, they've reached a carrier now.
AI are now spawn camping.
Yeah. Oh, man. Give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll call it a win.
How un-American of them.
Oh, shot a Gyrfalcon as it came off the catapult. 27. It's suddenly accelerated. Suddenly 27 to 13. At one point, it was much.
19 to 12.
Yeah, 19 to 12, and now it's just gone smash. America's just really turned it up, guys. Oh, I think we've got a crash. We've got a crash, Viewington Wilmingtons. Right, sorry about that. But that's okay. That was actually a great time to stop, because what we saw there is that the AI had decided that battle there. Assuming I'm still recording, and I am, let's just talk about why that happened. I've set it up. Not much difference between the two aircraft. So why did the F-35s win so much? Well, if you can still see on the screen, viewers, they fired more missiles. Fox 3s and Fox 2s. 2 times as many Fox 2s. And about 30% more Fox 3s. Why? Because they saw the Reds quicker, as we think they would do in real life. And it makes a big difference if you get your missile off first at those massive those very close kill ranges. It made a disproportionate effect. Now, I've done some testing in the background, and it ebbed and flowed. You know, sometimes the red did a bit better, sometimes the blue did a bit better. But more or less, it sort of came up with the blues on top every time. So that is the battle, and I'd hope you'll be happy with that. I'm going to reset now, guys, and we'll do some human action just for the lulz. Guys, we're going to have a bit of fun. Humans only. Starting 20 miles away from Bullseye. I'll unpause it, go and have some fun. You've got all the missiles that we saw before. I've just been told that the J-35 doesn't actually have a gun in real life, and Wikipedia agrees. But I want you to guys have a bit of fun. And the F-35C also doesn't have a gun in real life. It has an exterior pod that can be added on. So we're going to assume it's got its pod on here, and we're going to assume that the J-35 also has an external gun pod that can be added on. It probably would do. It'd be a bit weird if it didn't. And let them fight with guns as well. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's that word you use, Cap? Fa'un?
Yeah, I know. 20 miles between fronts. They'll just start to be able to pick each other up on radar. That said, most of the boys are in the chasms. You guys carry on. I'm just actually jumping a plane myself just to show. There'll be a small jerk, guys. Giggity. Viewers, just to show you the cockpit of the J-35 real quickly. This is the J-35 cockpit. Ooh. How real is that to real life? Absolutely no idea. Don't know if anyone even knows. 11 miles away, and we've got a missile out. And a missile out in return. Who's going to strike first? Missile evaded, and...
I'm guns only, I guess.
Poor old Dark.
Splash one.
Down. Well done. Look at that. Friggin' J-35. If you get lost or bored or whatever, go to Bullseye. It's the place to be, guys.
You're up, Fox 3.
Oof. Well duped. Well duped. Okay, everyone is within 20 miles of each other now. Ooh! Hob just came out of nowhere. And we have friggin' action. 2 J-35s mixed with 2 F-35s. Oh, it missed! Wowee! Very unfortunate. Boys having trouble controlling the J-35s today, and oh, thought that was going to be a friendly fire.
Now that pig gets slow, it does not accelerate.
Right. Oh, poor bird! Snuck up on by Drop. He likes sneaking up on his men from behind, and you know that.
That was fire that snuck up on him.
Oh.
It was friendly on friendly.
Well done, fire.
Oh, what?
I'm so proud on you.
It was all black. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Look at that, 2 J-35s down, 2 F-35s down. Just missed each other. Did not miss each other. Gyrfalcon down. Oh, he went for the flares. PL-10 missed, duped. 2 dogfights going on. Ah, he's not getting. Yes. Oh, that's an interesting ejection. Drop. You seen your plane?
Yeah, it's leaving without me.
Yeah. 3 J.
Switch to AI mode.
3 J-35s down. Oh, 4 J-35s down. So it's going the same way in ACM as it did in BVR, with more or less equal pilot skill. I know Dark's having some tech problems, but still. Poor old Dark. Dark can't get his missiles firing, so his guns only, and he can't even get to the friggin' battlefield. I think it's not long before Blues have won this, because the Reds can't even get to the mountains anymore.
Anyone want to switch sides with me quick?
Good luck getting someone to give up a lightning slot.
Let me die first, and then I'll swap. Knock off F-35.
Let me know when.
Oh, wow, you lucky SOB drop. Don't know how lucky you are.
Wow, that went right over my nose.
It really did. And it's about to pick up a new target. Who's going to be most unhappy that it's just picked up a new target? Oh, look at that. It went for a different target in the end, viewers. Oh, and it was his friend.
Sorry, Cannibal.
Not really your fault. Poor old Dark in all kinds of trouble. 2 beautiful Americans on his beautiful butt. Talk us through it, Dark. Dark is not going to talk us through it.
No way.
Dark, you can swap. I've switched. Ooh,
that's
this
not
cop
taking
ship. Whee!
Oh, bird.
Well, I got one F-35 down.
Hold on. Oh, it's 5 birds.
I was out of ammunition anyway.
There's a conveyor belt going on. Not a conveyor belt, a thingy. Tail chase. Words. Stuff. Bird tries to bend one round a mountain.
This thing does not like to accelerate. You're right, Cannonball.
How about that, guys? Shouldn't have built it so damn heavy. Alright, guys. So at the end of that, it was a bit of fun, the dogfight, and it wasn't scientific in any way. But at the end, we got 6 J-35s killed, 5 F-35s killed, so it was about even. Let's quickly debrief at the end of that. The F-35s won. I've put my reasons why I think it won so convincingly. What do you think? And any information or feedback about the ACM abilities of it, apart from it appears to be a pig?
Yeah, she's definitely heavy. F-35's definitely won, I think, purely to the amount of missiles they had. They could see it was a little bit quicker as well. They'd always get the missile off first. Not to say we couldn't get one back, but we had to go defensive pretty much straight away after that.
I forgot they did have more missiles. 2 more missiles is going to make a big difference for you, so that's a really good point. Yep.
This J-35 in the current flight model needs to go on a diet.
Yeah, it is heavy, isn't it? Yeah. It's heavy and it's got small wings. That's the problem with it, Bird. I don't think it's a great dogfighter. But anyway, that's our first attempt at it, viewers. Let me know your thoughts. I thought that was a pretty good introduction, apart from the big crash. I hope you enjoyed it otherwise, and see you later.